The creator of Market Force created it a long time ago, back in the 60s, because he was a graduate student at USC and he was getting his doctorate in psychology. He was friends with a bunch of neuroscientists and he knew what happens to the brain when people are under pressure. And academia knew all about it, but the business world did not. And so he decided he was going to create a system or a intellectual property, and he called it Market Force. That fellow's name was John Cundiff. He's deceased now. He was really struggling coming up with the name of his thesis. And one day he remembered that when he was a young man, before he went to grade school, he took his two dogs and he walked up to the grade school, and all the kids were playing on the playground. They were kicking the ball, they were wrestling, they were doing whatever boys and girls do. But then what he witnessed was that when the bell rang, the teacher walked out, and all of a sudden, everybody had to come stand in line. They had to spit out their gum, and they had to quit talking, and they had to march in the building. What his recollection was is that when they were on the playground, everybody was happy, everybody was having a great time, they were carefree, it was just a super situation. And at our most vulnerable time, we learned that bad things happen inside buildings, that our subconscious is trained to believe that bad things happen inside the building. And so that was the name of his thesis, Bad Things Happen Inside Buildings. And he believes that we were all trained that business is going to suck. It's going to be horrible when we get out of school because now we've got to work. And so he created a system called Market Force to alleviate all of that pain so that people can begin to help each other with the pressure they're under. And the pressure is getting worse and worse and worse. But to lower pressure for others by virtue of our own observation, our own ability to understand what Gracie wants versus Wes. And so he believes that we were just embedded, that unless you have ambition and that ambition overrides other things, that you're going to be miserable when you have to go to work. And that's embedded in our subconscious and we don't even know it.